Before we dive into building a workflow with spaces, it's a good idea to get familiar with the UI and its most important features. To find the tool, select the AI suite on the left. Under the All Tools tab, you will find Spaces. In the home screen, your recent spaces will be listed, and under the Templates tab, you will find many useful templates to give you inspiration. But let's create a new space from scratch. Do that by clicking New Space to get started. In your new space, you'll see a list of options. These are the types of nodes you can work with. Nodes are the building blocks of workflows. Let's go over the different types. The Upload node lets you bring in images or videos straight from your desktop. Use the Text node to build prompts or simply use it for taking notes for yourself and teammates. The Assistant node is your creative sidekick, powered by a large language model. You can type a prompt or even use images for context. It understands what you mean, builds on your ideas, and helps you move faster. Let's move on to another type of node, the generators. The two main ones are Image Generator and Video Generator. With the Image Generator, you can turn prompts into visuals in seconds. Pick a model from the selector, set your aspect ratio, and choose how many variations you'd like to create. The Video Generator brings those visuals to life. Just like the Image Generator, it gives you access to all the familiar models from the AI suite. You can adjust duration, aspect ratio, and resolution. And some of the latest models even include voice and sound effects. Finally, there's the Image Upscaler. It uses the powerful Magnific technology. This node gives you two modes, Creative for adding new details, and Precision. Use Precision for sharper images while preserving the details of the original image. Clicking settings will give you even more control. Now we've covered the types of nodes. Let's move on to building a simple workflow. From the menu to the left, click the plus. This shows you the nodes you can add. From here, select Media. Here you will find your history of generations, a large library of stock resources, and finally content created by the community. Under the Community tab, select an image you like. Any image will do. Hit Use to create a new image node. Now the image node is in your space. When you hover over this node, you can see the image resolution. Above is a set of options for editing the image, duplicating the node, deleting and downloading. But for now, let's focus on using this image as a reference image for the image generator. To do that, hold down the left button on the icon to the right. When you drag from here, you'll see a connector appearing. Let go of the button and you will be presented with the nodes that can accept a reference image. Choose Image Generator from the menu. Now you have an image generator with the image sent to it as a reference image. For nodes such as the image generators, you will have input on the left and output on the right. You will notice that the image generator also has a prompt input. There are two ways to provide a prompt for the generator nodes. The first way is to add it directly to the generator node. Do this by clicking the generator node and start writing. The second way is to provide text as an input to the generator node. To do it this way, you will need either a text node or assistant node. Let's create a text node and connect them. Right-click anywhere and select the text node from the menu. Now from the text node, drag from the output and connect it to the prompt input on the image generator. Notice how the connector from the text node is green and the one from the image node is purple. These colours make it easy to see how information flows through your workflow as it grows. And speaking of colours, you can change the colour of the text node from the menu above the node. Let's make it blue. It's time to write the prompt. Come up with something that would work with the reference image you've chosen. Now that you have both the text prompt and the reference, it's time to generate the image. In this workflow, there are two ways to do it. You can hit Run above the text node. This triggers the workflow to run from that node and downstream. Every connected node will process in sequence, one after another, until your workflow is complete. Let's try adding more nodes. From the image you have just generated, drag the image output. From the menu, select the video generator. Now the video generator node appears, and the generated image is now connected as a start frame. It's also possible to add an end frame. Not all video models support this, but some do. For now, Let's just use the start frame. Before we can generate the video, we'll need a prompt. Click inside the empty field and type a short description of what you want to create. Now we are ready to generate the video. We can do that by clicking Generate on the video node. But notice how the image generator has two options now. This node only and Run from here. The first option will only generate the image and not trigger anything downstream. That means the video will not be generated. However, if we choose Run from here, it will first generate the image and then it will generate the video. Let's do that. Generating an image can take a few seconds, but videos can take minutes, so you'll need to be patient. Let's skip the waiting time and continue with the tutorial. Now it's time to look closer at the powerful assistant node. Let's try making the assistant convert our image prompt and make it a video prompt instead. To do that, drag from the output of our blue text node we created earlier. Let go of the button and choose Assistant from the menu. The Assistant node has two tabs, one where you can see your prompt, and the result coming back from the large language model. Whatever you now add in the Assistant node will be combined with the input that will work as a context. We can now create a video version of the image generator prompt by using natural language. For example, convert the image generator prompt into a video one. Click Run and let it finish. In the Result tab of the node, you'll now see a long text that is suitable as a prompt for the video generator. The last step is to take the output and connect it to the prompt input of the video generator. When you do that, the prompt we typed earlier in the video generator node itself will be overwritten by the new one. Now clicking Rerun from here on the Assistant node will trigger the Assistant node to run, but also the video generator. The image generator is not downstream from the Assistant, so that one will not run. This illustrates how the structure of your workflow impacts what will generate. When your workflow grows, you will need to stay organized. There are a few ways to do that. You can freely use the text node for taking notes. They don't have to be connected to other nodes. There are even a few formatting options that allow you to document how your workflow works. Also, you can zoom out and get a good overview. From here, select nodes that belong together and group them. Once in a group, you can move the group around. You can give it a new name and change the color. One very useful feature is that you can bulk download anything in the group. When you are ready to share a workflow, go to the Share option in the top right corner. From here, you can invite your teammates by entering their email. You can give them viewer or editor access. Let's try inviting a coworker as an editor to start collaborating. Now my coworker is visible in the shared space. He appears with a colourful cursor, so you can see what he is working on. A useful feature when collaborating is the commenting option. You will find the commenting option in the menu to the left. Let's add a comment and see if my teammate replies. Great, he did. Finally, let's rename the document. You can change the title by clicking the top bar. Now let's head back out to the home page. In the overview of the recent spaces, you'll see the new space we've just created. You've now learned the fundamentals, from connecting nodes to building complete workflows, collaborating with your team, and sharing your creations. Now it's your turn to explore. Try building your own workflows, experiment with new models, and see what you can create. If you want more inspiration, head to the Templates tab. The more you build, the more powerful Spaces becomes. Thanks for watching, and welcome to the next generation of creative workflows.